Folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number one goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For NBA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Canes will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Back to pass. It's Tootin. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the left side. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you like to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage.
And they heave it deep downfield. fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. This time, a completion. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Canes come up the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Canes will line up to kick it away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Muscles past the defender. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening him.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop for no gain stubborn here down near the goal line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Ball handed off, and he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Look out, room to run here. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that, maybe all season.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Tootin. Catch made on the left side.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Toss play, running right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Tootin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it. No problem.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to throw it deep. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. They'll run it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets you started with the next drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Defense not pressing this time. Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the defense will spend their 2nd time out here to make some adjustments. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Tootin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He shreds the tackle. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Let's see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
He finds some space. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Bringing pressure. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? It's caught. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, it's Tootin. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Past the 40. Finds room at the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. He'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Out of the gun now on third down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Mung. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Hurricanes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is that offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Can he get there on the ground? Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Canes moving quickly down the field here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Canes will crank up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Deep shot toward the end zone. The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and 1 from the 18. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking downfield, it's Tootin. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
4th down, the offense will go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Tootin. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Touchdown, LSU. They finish off the scoring drive. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, LSU. A crucial pick 6.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31, Miami, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. He grabs it inside the 20. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after the takeaway, a big play by the defense to end this quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it to the right side. Gets the first and still running. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
LSU 38, Miami 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. This time it's complete. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball. The whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
38, Miami 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Then the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. To the air, it's Tootin. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The game makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Jimenez. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Powers through.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now they're running on the toss. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. We'll hand it off. Touchdown, LSU. They are pouring it on now.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Testing the right side here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And it's good for a first down to the 36. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out and get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That's how you finish a play. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. That LSU offense back onto the field. Pounding away with the run game. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, LSU. They continue to roll up the score.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
52, Miami, 29.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Squad down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. RPO here, fourth down completion to the right. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Contact as he let the ball go. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He escapes the pocket. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee.